Okay. Sit.
You just let the Beyblades do all the work. You sat back and hope for the best. Good job, friend. What do you have? What's on this? Aquarium? Good luck.
I don't think that was too bad.
All right, and Daniel, you want to get tonight?
Hey, my name is Sang Kim. I'm the Byakkokan Dojo. We teach Toyama-Ryu Bakujutsu, which is the best style of Japanese swordsmanship. Now, we're going to demo some of our techniques today. Now, what's really interesting is at New York Comic Con, you see a lot of people doing anime and dressing up and stuff like that. You see in the movies, you see in anime, a lot of techniques that are very far from realistic. So today we're going to show you what real swordsmanship looks like, and you can kind of see where some of that derives from. So we're going to work with basics for now. I can be mad. Okay, so this is Lorenzo, one of our newer guys. We're going to just describe some of the basic stuff. You ready? Byakkokan. Okay, so the first stance is called Chudan Command. Face that way. Face that way. Chudan Command. Chudan is your basic middle guard. This is like your, you see this in movies a lot too, but this is like your offense, defense. Kind of goes both ways, okay? Next, Jodan Command. High guard. Oh, you see this one in movies a lot, right? Jodan Command is a very offensive-oriented stance. This is one where you almost invite the guy in. So, a lot of times people say, oh, well, why wouldn't the guy just gut you? Well, if you're going to try to gut him, you're going to get your head cut. So, it's a very offensive, high-gainable, high-art type command. Next, Geidan Command. Geidan Command looks very defensive-oriented. You're trying to invite the guy in. Hey, I already lost. Hey, I'm not that strong. Come on in. Then you kill him. So, this is Geidan Command. Next, Hasono Command. Hasono Kamae, well, you always see the one with the waves crashing in the background, blah, 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 blah. Hasono Kamae, a lot of times was used for running and moving and cutting. Next, Wakino Kamae. Now this one you see, Seven Samurai, you see Mizo do this one. But if you do it properly, if the opponent is across from you, your sword should not really be seen. So it's kind of hidden, I guess. Surprise the guy. Next. Chudan no Kamae. Shiburi. Okay, you see a lot of times in movies where people do shiburi and they throw off blood, right? Blood is very viscous. It does not get thrown off like that at all. A lot of styles explain that you do throw off excess stuff, but not blood. And usually after you cut, you have to wipe it off anyways. So, but for our style, our shiburi is more of an on-guard stance. If by chance the opponent is, for some reason, you were really off that day, you didn't kill him right away, and he's still on the floor, and you can stab the floor. Lorenzo, stab the floor? Right. And you take him out. Also, if the opponent is still alive, the line of the point will go towards the inside of your opponent's femoral artery. So if he gets smart, just stab him with the femoral artery, kill him that way. Next, Noto. And finish. Okay? So that's like your basic stuff to talk about. Alright. So this is called the Shodan set. Shodan set, our style in particular, we're very prone for, we practice a lot of test cutting. Now a lot of times people, when they do kata and when they do cutting, it becomes two separate things. It should be the same. So these set of kata are very basic, but it shows you how the kata translates to cutting. Okay, let's get it now. Okay, ready? 少年方1本目始め。So the first cut they're doing is called Kesagiri. Kesa is old Buddhist monks. You see the orange sash that they wear? That's called Kesa. They're just cutting in the direction of that sash. Kesagiri. Usually the cut is about right at the throat of your shoulder and your neck. So catch it, easier to cut.
For our winners. We're not even going to continue on semifinals and finals because
next, 2本目始め。
regional championships are beginning right now.
Next is 逆けさ、逆に Japanese reverse kesa is that diagonal direction. Usually you would aim that towards under the wrist, armpit, under the wrist. Those were the spots where the slow days where if you had armor on, you could still hit those spots because they were open.
Alright, we're getting ready. He's going to check your stops.
Next, some moment.
Keep in mind all these screens are on this stadium. You guys can come on up here, right against the
next is Suihei. Suihei means horizon. Now, a lot of times you see in movies where people do like these very high horizontal cuts. We really only do them around the eyes, the throat, and the gut. People, why would you make money for this? A lot of balls don't want to do that much damage. So you want to aim on the gut, throat, maybe the head. So when you watch the technique, look to see if the person is doing it horizontally back. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, go diagonal this way.
Chayomo Kacha.
So diagonal. Go diagonal. Okay. Ready? 1本目。この方は1本目。Enemy to the front. 始め。
The winner moves on to tomorrow's national championship Beyblade tournament. Right here, you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, let it rip! It is going on right now. Here we go.
So the first cut, if an enemy is approaching you on the draw, your first Gyaku Kesa would be aimed towards the tricep. If you cut the muscles there, they can't grab the sword, right? So if they can't hold on to a sword, you practically won the fight. But if he's still being stupid, you do the second cut to finish him off. Next, 2本目. Enemy to the right.
The stadium, they seem to find each other a little bit more than the red ones. Again, it's best of 3. Best of 3. So, whoever wins this game will be at 1-0.
So, a lot of these kata are very situational oriented. Like, it's almost like close quarter combat. Like you know, how to deal with, you know, if you have a pistol, like if somebody's approaching, how do you draw your pistol, put yourself into a position where you don't get hurt and you can still draw your weapon. This is like that, but with swords. Okay, next. Thank you very much. Vincent. 3本目. Enemy to the left. Enemy to the left. 始め. Okay, so that was a little fast, but if you guys notice, when he stabs with the blade flat, right? Now, what you're aiming for is you're aiming for the opponent's heart. So if you go like this, you're going to get stuck between the ribs. So you make it flat, so it slips between the ribs. Also, if the old Japanese armor is plate armor, so if you go flat, you would hit, you would slide up there. But if you do this, you just get stuck. So you slide off. Okay, next. Yohome, enemy to the back.
Oh, he's in the hole!
And that guy, wow.
Is now a 1-0-1 lead. So you can come back. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! And Joseph up by 1 game.
So because this style was created for the Japanese military, it was used for battlefield art. And basically, it was made to try to teach soldiers as fast as they could to do properly. It follows the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. Don't make it complex. Just do what's efficient, fast, and what works. So these aren't as flashy as some of the older styles, but they definitely work. So, okay, next. Okay, next, Gohome. Gohome, so for our style, a long time ago, they would have like sword troops. They would do it in like a V. They would have a V formation. So now they would run through in that V formation while cutting the knees. Ready? Gohome, Pato.
He's moving on to the finals tomorrow. Let's see what happens.
Smith. As you guys notice, after he cuts and he winds the sword in a way where it's close to his body. This is because he has his fellow people next to him. So if he winds the sword wide, he's going to cut off the leg of the person that's on his side. He'll keep the sword tight.
Great effort, Carrington. They shake hands. Good job. Joseph, how's it feel, buddy?
Okay, now what if you guys animate to the front and the back?
Regional finalists. How's it feel? A little bit? You guys doing well tonight?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, good luck tomorrow. Thanks, Joseph. All right, good job. Carrington, excellent effort. You made it this far. What do you think happened there? Yeah, you got a pretty solid top with a little extra little weight going on and a beefy. You did a great job, man. Made it all the way down here in the final 8. Give it a Carrington, everybody.
So, enemies, different directions. Not a home in.
Finalists for tomorrow. Headed for 3 more. So let's bring in Jonathan Davidson. You're going to be right here on the left. And Galir Gabanade.
What this is right now is, what if you just didn't kill the guy right away, right? This is kind of like, hey, if there's other people still left, or if the guy's still alive, when you go into that, it's called Dojo, right? When you Dojo, you're basically saying, hey, listen, I just killed the 2 buddies. I could kill more. Let's not fight. Let's end this. So it's kind of a show of like display of power. Like, hey, let's not shed any more blood. It's already blood. Let's let it go. Hopefully it works when we're fighting. But if he does, we can still cut down again. So that's called Dojo. Next, Hapome,
So here we go. We got our guys right here to figure it out. You pick your tops. So Jonathan, tell me what's going on, why?
This is pretty simple. This is like back in the old days, right? You would get, a guy would come, a messenger would come, he would give you a letter. You would get the letter, you open it up, you read it, and it says, oh, this guy's a convict. Please kill him right away. So he's right at your feet, and he looks up, he sees your face, you see his face, you're like, holy crap, I gotta do this quick. So, quick cut.
So you go execution technique on the both.
Hey, thank you very much.
Let's see what happens. So
Jonathan and Kyle Kim, no relation, are doing Kumitachi. Ready?
Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let it rip! I haven't seen a tie during the regular action earlier, so this stadium, there's a lot of competition. Right contact. So right here, burning fire strike, encouraging contact, bringing them together over the middle.
Hey, Kumitachi. Full man.
The vortex in the middle.
Hajime?
That's an advantage. They're both in the groove right now. Oh, not again. Just by a hair right there. So it's a 1-0 with a tie in the bank. Jonathan with the lead right now. Get ready, both sides. 3, 2, 1, let it rip! Jonathan with a winner tie moves on to the national championships tomorrow. And he's feeling good about his chances as he's got Galir on the island.
Stumble minute. Ski. Smith.
There he goes. He can spin for a long time there. Jonathan sitting in the cat seat as Galir just hoping against hope that Pegasus is going to keep spinning. Aside from it, but it looks like he's going to die out. And he does it! Jonathan Davidson will be moving on.
Your home man.
To the Nationals tomorrow. Jonathan, what happened? Come here, don't run away. Come here, Jonathan. We want to know. How'd you knock him over there to no man? That was it. You powered up and it worked for you. Good luck tomorrow. Congratulations, Jonathan and Galir. Great job. Thank you so much. You did an awesome job getting this far. We continue on. We've got 2 more matches until we have our 4 winners for tomorrow. So right now, let's give it for Roman Fisher. You're on the left, Roman. Look at that with his carry-on. He's ready to fly. Kai Evans, you're on the right.
Hey,
the champions are
that's a Kumitachi. There's more, but that was, don't be too nervous.
Get ready, both sides. I think we're ready to do it.
So far, so good. Last one, last one. Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you do it? Yes! A lot of times, cutting itself is really not that difficult. A lot of people say, well, it's easy. Yes, it is easy. You get a machete, it's much easier than this. However, cutting with the proper form and intent and within the context is a whole different ballgame. So there's a lot of things going on in the cut. If you guys see where he stops his blade position, he doesn't use too much power where he's over cranks. Because then if you miss, well, hey, you're open. That's like a gift, right? Second, he always finishes his blade about knee high. That way that if he does miss, he can always come back to the guard. He doesn't finish wide outside the body. He doesn't drop his point. Hopefully, did you drop your point? No? Okay, he doesn't drop his point. And he'll be fine. So for a first time cutting, especially in front of you guys, I think you did alright, right? Wow. Now you got him already? Alright, let's do this. We're going to get it. That's good?
Yeah, Roman is too. What's going on here? Just hang out. Almost.
Very nice.
The sun's back.
Mr. Van der Pants. My sensei.
Got some fans out there.
Oh, you silly bastard. At the same time, I was talking earlier about how to translate cut the forms.
How close to the match were you guys?
I don't know, talk louder. Okay. Anyways, how do you match forms for cutting? So you're not always going to deal with one guy. You're going to sometimes deal with multiple guys. So, Mr. Henry Kim is going to demonstrate two enemies. Okay. Smith!
You just let the Beyblade just do all the work. You sat back and hope for the best. Good job, my friend. What do you have? What time is it?
I don't think that was too bad.
All right, man.